on that occasion. A very ambitious club. This should be an interesting match. At the bridge with the call, Guy Mowbray and Tony Dorigo.
For Chelsea, 8 changes to the team held to a goalless draw by Southampton on Wednesday. Only David Luiz, Ross Barkley and Alvaro Morata stay in to start again. 2 18-year-olds in the team, Ethan Ampadu and the much talked about Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's the subject of intense interest from Bayern Munich. Nottingham Forest team is changed by 4 from New Year's Day's victory over Leeds United. In goal, Luke Steele comes in for Kostel Pantilimon. The Romanian is struggling with an injured back. Saidi Janko plays at left back, with Claudio Jacob dropping into the centre, with Mikael Hefele ruled out injured. And there are starts for Adlan Guediora and Ben Osborne, with Jack Robinson and Joe Lolly dropping to the sub-seats. It's Chelsea who get things going. Barkley leaves it, and it's only just over the top from Emerson.
It's great technique. Barkley stepping up as if he was going to take it, but up and over the wall. Can he get it down in time? Well, he almost did. So very close. Steele was across there. Not sure he's quite getting there. Great technique.
Emerson has scored this season, his first Chelsea goal. Here is Emerson. Gave the slip to Dorigo. Fabregas in. Luke still makes. Here's Morata. It hits Steele. Loftus-Cheek taken out. Free kick Chelsea just outside the box. Danny Fox can't and won't argue about that.
No, great turn from Loftus-Cheek, but you're exactly right. Morata has to score. My goodness, it's laid on a plate for him. Certainly when it does come in from Zappacosta, it's a brilliant ball. Gets in behind, just headed either side of
the big Spaniard. Deflected, and only just over Luke Steele's crossbar. Looking for Murphy. It's nowhere near it.
No, it's not.
Fabregas helped across, scrambled away. The Nottingham Forest goal is leading a charmed life. Alvaro Morata at the moment is leading an unlucky one.
He is, and he's the one that is down, but to be fair to him, he was nice and brave and has tried.
Collected by Loftus-Cheek. Fox half won the ball. Costa. Ball back for Barkley. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Great. Matty Cash will just hang back with his run. Murphy's going to try and do it by himself, and he wins a corner. There's Christians. Loftus-Cheek, cleared by Fox. Timber gave Forest 2 penalties, 1 scored, 1 missed. One from Fabregas, too high for down. The third has become the final 5th. Morata down. And such is his luck right now, nothing going for him. Red cards would have been the issue there for Andy Madley.
Absolutely, yeah. I did think he went across the centre-half really well. And when he did go down, it's a good ball, isn't it? Just chipped over. And certainly in front. And that, for me, is a foul. And therefore at the back, I think.
Zappacosta. Kept in play by Morata until an unfortunate slip. Luke Steele will be happy to see him fall. He lost hold of the ball as it came to him from Zappacosta, who would have been an unlikely source for a goal.
Well, certainly a decent strike. It's hard and low down to the keeper's left, but when he does cut inside, I just think he's going to collect it quite comfortably. Instead, he lets it wiggle past.
Here's Zappacosta. Saved by Steele. Saved by Jacob. Here's Zappacosta. There's Loftus-Cheek. That has to be a penalty. Chelsea's captain. And Fabregas' effort saved by Luke Steele. That's not how the story's meant to end. The dummy did not deceive the Forest goalkeeper. He stayed watchful and he timed his spring perfectly. In fact, the dummy was a little too delayed.
Well, it was, because Steele's actually put his right hand down, crouched down, and then pushed himself back up and saved it.
Janko used the ball nicely in the end and was fouled as he Pass the ball backwards. Morata goes for it. Guardiola sells the dummy and then shoots. It's unlikely to... Morata turns Jakob, then gets it through, but not past. Fabregas corner. There's Morata. Steered away by first Cat. Morata, that was a nice touch. Barkley out to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi with the chance to shoot. Guardiola. Out comes Caballero, and he tried to take it off the head of David. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Now here's Barkley. Barkley against Jakob. Oh dear! Morata's let that one hit his boot, and it's ballooned over the top. Well, he's got a goal, but it's not got any easier for him otherwise. Forrester adamant he should have been flagged offside. I think he'd rather hope that he is.
Well, every striker in these sort of situations hope you are offside. Barkley does really well. Stands up Jakob.
He's trying to come back at Chelsea with everything they've got. It's Cash with the cross. Murphy waiting for it. Beats Yanko. Good ball in. That one's turned in. Alvaro Morata has got his goal. Chelsea break through at last. And it was the twinkling feet of Callum Hudson-Odoi that made the goal. Left Yanko behind. And Morata keeps on plugging away, keeps on making the runs, and finally has reward.
Well, you see Morata's kind of lack of...
ball. Padu was left flat-footed. Here's Murphy. Murphy to Colback. Chelsea were held to a goalless draw. As Morata fails to pull the ball down. Yanko. Wasn't a bad cross. Murphy can't get any power in the header again.
He isn't getting game time.
Jakob. Here's Morata against him. Hudson-Odoi's ball in. There's Morata! Would you believe it? Would you believe it? He's just missed an absolute sitter, having scored a goal. And now he's got a goal with a fine header.
This is a crazy game. An absolutely crazy game. Yet again, he doesn't look pleased, but what a cross yet again.
Here's Hudson-Odoi. Which way is he going to go this time? Inside, outside, goes for goal. Runs away from Lolly to find Barkley. Barkley towards Hudson-Odoi. And Yanko had got back. Osborne. Guardiola, that was neatly done. Shot. Hazard. Hudson-Odoi. Early ball in was a good one. Here's Zappacosta. Zappacosta, it's too far in front of Hudson-Odoi, but Barkley's there. Check from Hudson-Odoi. Eden Hazard against Danny Fox. Long. Looking for Osborne here. So Christensen getting it. There's Lolly. Here's Murphy. Murphy's turn. Fabregas. Oh, good try. He wants that flourish, if it is farewell.
Well, the crowd certainly are winning the ball into the top corner of the net. He's been a great server, and as you say, if it is his last game, I'd certainly like to see a parting goal.
3-3 at Norwich on Boxing Day. That's a good effort. And they're really having a go back at Chelsea now. Might be too late, but they're having a real go.
Absolutely. Osborne scored an absolute cracker against Leeds United on New Year's Day. This time goes with his left foot. Really good strike. Unfortunately, it's always bending back away from the goal, but the warning's
held his run. Darikwa. Lolly. Instinctive and not far wide.
Well, Darikwa on the right-hand side just fired it in, and Lolly, I'm not sure he knew too much about it, but just stuck out a left leg. Initially, he was the one that played it into a dangerous area. This was his right, wasn't it? Couldn't really control it.
Hudson-Odoi's away down the right-hand side, and he's in on goal now. Callum Hudson-Odoi chased by Yanko. Hazard still stays back. Darikwa's flick. It's over Murphy. And it bounces over Azpilicueta too. And Osborne's rather hopefully claiming a corner.
Oh, Azpilicueta. We don't allow the ball to bounce in the box. I wasn't exactly sure where Osborne was. Decent cross from Yanko. It's very much right-footed, so he'll come back inside. It's nice and early.
To quite a curious second half, but one that Chelsea had wrapped up pretty early on. The much maligned Alvaro Morata scored both goals for Chelsea in a mixed bag for him.